Oh, Soft, oh dear. Oh dear, they killed their own card too. Oh yes! Should put this back row for the armor. Yes guys, what's up? It's Speci here. Hope you're doing well. I love this deck. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. SK has Melusine. That's cool. But it's also got something else quite new. And that's Offering to the Sea, working with the Bear Witcher Mentors. So Offering to the Sea, if you haven't seen it, it's an alchemy card, 7 provisions, damage all units on the battlefield by 1, then spawn a Deafening Siren on a random allied row and boost it by the number of allied targets. So, of course, in SK Witcher Flurry, you've got lots of armor, particularly coming from Armor Up, where we're going to be playing, it's like a key card in this one. The Armor Up is damaging something by 2, spawning 3 1 strength Witcher students. Of course, they've all got armor, so the Offering to the Sea is just going to damage the armor, but we'll get the boosts from it on the Siren. But it's also going to be damaging all our opponent's cards by 1. Obviously, therefore, the Mentor can be absolutely incredible. There is an argument to play 2 of these Mentors. It's something I would like to do. Often, though, it seems to just be better to go for 1 Mentor and just play the Caduch as well, so then you've got the option. Definitely with these decks, Adrenaline can be a bit of an issue, so 1 Mentor is a little bit safer, but definitely don't be afraid to go for 2. So why Witcher SK as well? Like, why not just play Mentors and not much? Well, like the normal Flurry deck we've seen in the last few seasons is quite slow. It's Hjalmar, Heatwave, kind of boring. But actually, if you just look at the Witcher cards, you've obviously got the Armor Up, and you just have a lot more points in round 1 where you can threaten to win on even against monsters. I just don't think you're quite going to cut it winning on even against monsters with like the normal Flurry decks. So Sunset Wanderers is an option. We're actually not playing it. We were at first. But if you look at all the Witchers, you've got Lambert, Uridan if you want. We are playing Axii. The armor is very useful in this deck with Offering to the Sea and the Quartermasters that we're going to look at. You've got Vanilla Geralt. You've got Quen, of course, which is great. Gerd, Junod, Leo, double Bear Witcher. You've even got Barongar, and you've got, of course, the Fish Flappers and the Quartermaster. So if you're playing the Fish Flappers, you guys know already, we're going to be using Portal. This is a 16-point Portal with Vesemir. Quite ridiculous. We're also, for ease of access, going to be using Avallac'h Sage over the Witcher Trio, over Sunset Wanderers. I actually played a game off stream against Shin Miri where my deck completely bricked. And Avallac'h Sage is just basically doubling down, giving you 2 opportunities to draw your portal. So yeah, we're going for that. Maxii as well is just helping in these decks, a nice proactive option, helping you get access to your portal. We're also just going to be using a single Megascope. That Megascope, just that backup target for Avallac'h. So we've got the Caduch, the portal, and then the Megascope. Of course, you can use it on a Fish Flapper for 7 points, a Bear Witcher for 8, and also in some matchups you can use it on a Quartermaster, particularly in your Leo and your Vesemir round. This just becomes like an incredible amount of points if you can get on a Quartermaster and it goes through. So yeah, that's the main parts of the deck. We're also going to be using a very good card, Avallac'h, Harald Houndsnout got buffed to 7 provisions. This card is proactive. It puts Harald Pals on the board, and you can damage these with Houndsnout or with the Quartermasters. Having a nice proactive option in this deck is so nice. It also synergizes with Offering to the Sea, because you can just not click Harald. Even if your opponent kills your Harald, you've got Offering to the Sea to kill the Harald's pals. Just lots of synergy with Harald on this, and just the fact you get a proactive option, really good. Of course, you can set up mentors with it as well. Definitely would like to play double mentor in this deck, but it's not in the current build that I've gone for, and that's because I wanted double Gutting Slash. I found Gutting Slash to be really good in this deck. 6 removal at times, for example, on things like the Self-Eaters. That can be really quite extraordinary. You look at all the other 4 provision removal cards in the game, and this is the best one, apart from if you've got Madoc included. And you know, we're already playing Armor Ups, we've already want to play this Megascope, so the Gutting Slashes just fit this deck perfectly. It also allows us to polarize, and I've actually been using Igni, that you'll see in the deck list. You're going to see Vanilla Geralt, mainly just because if Igni is in the net deck, it becomes a lot less good, right? Igni's a lot about surprise value, but there's other considerations. You might want Heatwave, of course. Totem, really good in this deck if you feel like you don't need the extra removal. And yeah, as I said, you could also maybe like just play 1 Megascope or 1 Gutting Slash. You could play 2 Mentors and then play like a 9p card or something like that. So yeah, this is the deck that I would recommend you playing. Also, you might notice I've gone for Cursed Scroll. Slightly controversial. The decision making behind Cursed Scroll is what a lot of people do against this SK Witches deck is they will just make you play to 5 cards if you're on blue coin, and then they will pass before you can play your Vesemir. So this Cursed Scroll basically says you're probably winning the round anyway because people are just going to give up. They don't want your Vesemir to go through. So Cursed Scroll lets you choose your portal, lets you choose your Quen, whatever it might be. You can put a Bear Witcher on the bottom because then you're going to have Quen into Bear Witcher guaranteed. You can put your Vesemir in hand as well. Lots of nice things you can do with the Cursed Scroll. And the reason behind is a lot of the time people are just going to pass. If you've got Magic Lamp tier, it's going to be wasted points. Cursed Scroll, kind of cheeky, kind of clever. Might end up kicking it, but I think it might be the motive. Yeah, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's really fun. I think it's probably the best take I've seen on SK. Certainly the Flurry decks, I think this is a better approach than last season's, but still looking forward to experimenting more with Melusine and all those sorts of things. Nice one, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play more. I might end up playing more of that today. I just uploaded it on my YouTube if that didn't know pair playing. But it's of interest. I'm not supposed to have this stratagem, am I? I'm definitely interested in playing more NG today, though. Hey, Fat Base, what's up, man? How does your ST deck fare against Gurney? Pretty well. I've changed it a bit as well. I put in Becca's Rock Slide instead of the... What even is it?
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
A deer or whatever it might be. I don't know. Yeah, Cursed Scroll, guys. I want to put Cursed Scroll on this deck. I stick by it. Cursed Scroll popping off here, guys. This guy's asking to be passed on though, isn't he? Really. Oh mate, this guy's getting absolutely passed on. Can't accept this behaviour. It used to just be Gernicora, but that was the name of the leader. Like how Pincer Maneuver used to be called Queen Calanth. And Onslaught used to be called Crack and Crate. And how Arrakis Swarm is known as Arrakis Queen by a lot of people. Old habits die hard. The problem with this like pass line is I still have first say in round 3, which feels pretty bad. Oh, never mind. That's why I need to play the Cursed Scroll, guys. What's the dry pass saying here? This card just should be ridiculously good. I guess a Quartermaster, that's fine. The adrenaline could definitely get awkward on this thing though. It's kind of difficult kicking any of these cards. Leo, Heatwave, I'm still looking for. Igni. Do I even want Leo? I mean, I already go Tool, so yeah, probably. Kind of regret this mulligan already. It could just be this. Just say that we're not going to play Leo as well. Feels really bad because this card could be so many points, but it's the adrenaline on it's just awkward, mate. I need to keep like my actual proactive cards for it. They're kind of like gold dust. But if you look at Harald, like what Harald's going to do for us this round, jeez. I mean, I've got the Leo now. I'm like, oh. Whatever, I'll keep it. I can go Mentor off this still. This just looks like the hand in it. Gerd would have been nice over. Not even really a big deal. That's pretty bad in the mirror. But look how good this is. This card's so good, especially with Quartermasters, right? It's proactive, which is exactly what the deck needs. The synergy it has with this as well. That's not ideal, I've got to be honest. At least it kills that. It's definitely not ideal. I imagine we're losing. We'll see. Maybe we'll be okay.
Go ahead, stare at the stick again and see what happens.
The sticks spin around and smash you.
The range dude? Hunter? I mean, it would be nice for Igni, but yeah, like, I don't want to pull hunters off my portal. I just want the portal fish flapper juice. Especially when you play Vesemir. You set the fish flappers to 8, right? Is that really worth it? Seems unlikely. People getting banned. I mean, the card's working now. Is the card fixed? Yeah, or is it still not fixed? I'm out of the loop.
No, damn it!
So is there ever an argument to play another Quartermaster here off Quen? We just go like Quen Quartermaster. Seeing as we have Vesemir and Leo. So Quartermaster's 2 extra points on Leo compared to Bear Witcher.
Truly.
And 2 extra points on Vesemir. But we would also get way more. I think it's correct, right?
I hate portals. Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
Not even into them. You're much better at that.
It is still only a 6-point play. You just need to stop getting this coin and I need to try and commit less. There we go. There you go, chat. That's what you all wanted to see, innit? Oh, this feels pretty sad. So, I'm not sure if that was the line. I could have just played the Leo, right? The Igni was looking potentially spicy on 7s. Igni's going to be so juicy on the 7s.
I'll cleave you. No, I never underwent mutations. I'm still a Witcher, damn it.
Like, is Igni really cutting it, mate, when a Mentor would play for way more points here? You get me? This is what I had when I had the Igni. I was like, oh, I just kind of wish I had, like, a bronze, mate. That's why, like, the Sunset Wanderers is so good, right? Like, your bronzes are just so good in this deck. Thank you. Oh, thank God it didn't let me do it. Kind of not, thank God. Oh dear. We'll just hit the bear, right? With the leader charge, man. So easy. Oh, I was supposed to go for it last turn, innit? Shit. Looks like a loss. I was supposed to go for the leader charge high roll line last time, but just dodge the fish flapper. Don't hit the fish flapper. God's sake, and we hit both of them once. It's the worst leader possible. Yeah. Fuck's sake, man. Ah. Oh well. Oh well. It was the Igni, right? Igni cost us, let's be fair. This is the game where we're just going for it. Pure unadulterated points. It's a bloody shame that we're going first again. So, oh, I was supposed to keep the Bear Witcher, right? To put the Bear Witcher on the bottom for Quen later on. Would have been pretty fucking good. Curse Scroll smurfing.
And now I shall relate to you.
Junod near the bottom seems pretty rough. Oh, I was supposed to wait a turn for this, right? Sage is bricked. I have Caduch, right? All under control, mate. So the concern is that the deck I'm playing against is probably that guy, and I actually want round control.
No, damn it!
Opinions are like ours. Everyone's got one, but most are best out of them.
How's this going, guys? Would you say? So it's going well?
Send as many lackeys as you got. I'll send them back in pieces.
So this Curse Scroll play I made was actually completely detrimental, right? Whatever, man.
Too old for this shit.
Fuck's sake, guys. Yet again. Massive overcommitment. Having said that, the Curse Scroll, if I used it correctly, would have smurfed here. But yeah, it doesn't quite. Doesn't feel great, does it? Does feel good to get the Vesemir through, though. This card is so arse cheeks. Holy shit. Oh, so many proactive. Okay. Okay. The good news is our bronzes are incredibly good here. Fuck's sake. Rain Gamers, guys. Do I just pass? Do I just accept that this went wrong? Get bummed by Dagger. But maybe my mentors can carry, right? Maybe. I'll do it. I just need to start going first, mate. This deck is so bad going first. I think Sunset Wanderers could actually be pretty smurf in a just red coin only deck. Yeah, I mean, if they've got Dagger, I'm losing, but otherwise I'm actually fine. This deck definitely felt a lot better without the flipping with the Witcher trio, right? Without Sunset Wanderers, I think. It's gotta be the way. Sack this off. Play the Witch trio, but then you've got to ditch the mentors, which is probably fine too. It's probably just too many. But you kind of also just need to go for it. These are your points, right? Bear Witch is on the bottom. And was it a Gutting Slash as well? Apparently not. Cool. Yeah, Wanderers is not seeming like the motive for Antonio. I think you could be onto something, my son. See, guys, look, this dude knows about the power. Watching for them. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the music. I hope some copyright free, chilled stuff. Hopefully it's improving the experience somewhat.
All it takes is a wee sacrifice.
We sacrifice? That's a bit of a weird thing to say. Do you know what? Sod it. Like, in fairness, the Mentor is the money card, right? We're playing Offering of the Sea. We should probably just play double Mentor. Just go for it, right? This music allows me to work plus Specimen. Okay. Cool. It would definitely make me more chill as well. Like I was saying last night, I did a camless music stream last night. And, like, having music on while I'm playing probably is just going to make me less ragey overall. So. What do I do here? Kind of leaning towards. That sounds like what I was playing yesterday, Jim, actually. Obviously, Uridum with this lead is just pretty troll, though. But I was actually playing it. This is called My Tie by OT. Great name. Didn't want the smoke, guys. Every nook and cranny. Dude, it's gonna get like triple buffed me at this point. Wow, there's so much Rage of the Sea. Spyro's been playing Rage of the Sea, and it's crazy how much I've just started queuing into it out of nowhere. Holy shit. So we can put a Bear Witch on the bottom. The Axii. Definitely could be good. But I don't think I want it in my opening hand.
Not all dragons crave gold, but I do.
7 months gamer in the house Specie Fish Flapper.
Jeez, 7 months, mate. Much love, man.
Flapper, Specie Fish Flapper,
7 months, bro, with the prime, my boy. Thank you, man.
Specie Fish
Bloody hell, Portal and Quen on top. Jesus, look at this deck. Holy shit. Wait, we put Totem in as well? Wait. I mean, it seems like this is just way better, right? Axii Totem. Instead of Sunset Wanderers. What else do we cut to fit this? The fuck? How do we fit this, guys?
Specimen. Truly.
By the Offering. Works with Harald and Armor Ups. Totem here, maybe?
A superb specimen. Truly. A superb
Yeah, like
specimen.
all our golds are near the top here. Might just put Harald in hand. I guess Offering to the Sea is also just really good in round 1. And Neuromancy, alright. Pretty weird not to be playing the Scar package.
Opinions are like ours. Everyone's got one, but most are best saddable.
Totem, pretty nice synergy. Pretty good. This is played for quite a lot of points. Not a complete ton at this moment, but
Big fella, easy.
this could definitely have been an overcommit. But they had triple engine on the board. Doubt they're really interested in passing. Totem definitely making an instant impact here as well, to be fair. Off my ass off, oh dear. Oh dear, they killed their own card too. Oh yes! Should put this back row for the armor. Heal value. Armor brick. Former commit as well. Holy shit.
The wide seas of their depths.
Don't kill any ones. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 12-point play. Warriors pass, right? They're gaining 1. I don't think everyone does. I mean, I certainly don't. I don't think it's just not. It's just my least favorite faction. I think also like Lime Syndicate is just the same deck that you played last season, maybe with like a change, right? Or 2. It's not very exciting. It's also just OP, man. For me, I don't really like playing OP decks. So this pass might lose us the game because of Defender and such, but I do have Axii still. We got a shit ton from them, mate, to be fair. Fulmer. Oh, but... Alright, it's Fish Flapper, then Harald. Quite large. Quite large. Portal feels so bad in this deck. What the hell? Is that a joke? What the fuck? You joking? This is literally the best portal in the whole game. You do not get a better portal in the whole game than this deck. Like, it's not even close. Alright, I mean, look how much... Only 5 provisions stuck in the one... Basically 1 provision wasted. It's pretty promising. Portal is 13 for 14. It's 16 for 13, which thins twice. And puts armor on the board. And gives you armor to damage stuff with your Quartermasters. It's probably like an average of... Depending on the matchup, 20 odd points, right? And it thins your deck twice. Like, guys. Hello?
No, damn it!
You think this is kind of bad? Like, what are you fucking smoking, mate? Jesus. Have some respect for the fish flapper portal, mate. It's literally... You couldn't really have a better fucking card. So, the question here, of course, is do we Axii the Junod? Do we just slam loads of damage? Sorry, Axii this. I'm glad I used my Junod in round 1. Definitely wasn't an overcommit. It's only 16 if you buff your deck. Mate. I think I'm fine with a 14-point portal that thins my deck twice and puts a shit ton of armor on the board.
A superb specimen. True.
That gives my Leo value. So are you saying that I just don't play Bear Witch at Adepts? It's even 12p as well, holy shit. Jesus. I'm feeling already though, this totem should just be a tool punish, like a heat wave, right? Like, even though the totem felt good, I don't really need it, I don't think. I think we might have enough proactivity with Harald and Quartermasters. I need a heat wave. Guys! One love. Wait, Fish Fapper followed. Holy shit. Fish Fapper, thank you for the follow, mate. I'm a big fan of your work. So far, the chat has decided that Harald and Portal are the bad cards in this deck.
So, which one of you wants to die first?
I kind of thought they were like the best cards. I mean, Verification's good. Under the sea. But yeah, I do also feel like we're victimizing our friend here. Because it's always nice for people to share their opinions.
Double the coin.
These cards, this portal feels so terrible. Holy shit. Look at this portal, guys. We need to take this card out of our deck.
We live to serve him.
Yeah, we're playing Offering to the Sea. Without doubt. Even if this proves not to be that good, we've got to give it a fair crack of the whip. Basically.
Foster, the windmill. Odd.
I really like this card. With Melusine. So, there's the dagger. That's pretty intimidating, not gonna lie, without my heat wave or anything. They're not gonna buff it more than that. Isn't that just really clowny?
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
A superb specimen. Truly.
Uh-oh. We might be losing, guys. That guy's kind of smurfing. Fortunately, it's only when an enemy takes damage. Otherwise, this combo would be super OP. Look at these fish flappers, just... This portal was so bad, guys. I only played for like 20 points. What the fuck? Jesus. Oh my god. Please don't kill my Witcher student.
My mentor's recipe says
I think the biggest takeaway is how bad Portal is. It's just complete trash here. What? Only a 20-point Portal? The hell?
strength matters not if you lack the skill to wield it.
GG. Fun game. Getting defender abused. Never fun. Alright. We go again. Yeah, I can share the deck, sure. I mean, Avallac'h's definitely popping off. But yeah, already like the lack of a heat wave is.
Why don't train like a cone? I hate it.
I bring death, quite literally.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Gotcha. No, no, damn it.
Good wine will come from here, not even compost.
I'd lend you a hand, but then
So that's obviously what this deck is trying to do. SK, Flurry, abuse this coin. And so that's why like Witches makes a lot of sense. Like Vesemir. Maybe overcommitting. Again, this is why is Sunset Wanderers really the motive. It hasn't been smurfing in any of our games yet, has it? Obviously Witcher Trio is something you can actually carry over to have like a round 3. Like you win uneven, you're like, okay, I've got my Witches, but we don't have that. Sunset Wanderers.
Fool me once, death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
So I think we're just going to kick Sunset Wanderers again for the Witches, but I don't know if we can fit everything we want if we do that.
Let us finish this. These I invade. These I sign a treaty with.
to arms, men.
Flog them into submission.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a
This is all I need. Can I do the pendulum? I'm much better at that.
Send as many lackeys as you like. I'll send wood back in pieces.
Alright. But yeah, already you can see, like, by ditching the Witcher Trio, you actually miss out on so much. So, they've got to come back. This card sucks, dude. Let's try and trade efficiently here. nervy times.
Things can get explosive around here. Go ahead. Stare at this thing again. See what happens.
Few vultures dare venture into the Mongolians' wood.
One more time. Now, try throwing three.
Yeah, if you imagine we won on even by committing all this stuff and we started the witches in the deck, we'd be loving life. But without it, it's far less convincing, isn't it? Having said that, I mean, the witches just aren't even that many points.
He's trying to get out.
Boys brigade, follow me!
Hold up.
You never know which contract's gonna kill you.
So they have a Bear Witcher in hand, we have DMT. Okay,
No one.
they don't have that. We don't have that. So if they banish a 5, 2/4, so they have a Bear Witcher still. Not looking great, is it? Again, Witcher trio. I mean, in fairness, being uninteractive could definitely be a motive here.
A superb specimen, truly.
I really want to risk it, but I'm going to hit the Megascope. So we lost out on 5 points on missing Quen.
Shoot down, stop dead. Easy enough.
The windmill. Sticks spin around and smash it.
All that dancing around. Not for me.
Doesn't look great, does it? Alright, maybe. Maybe the lines worked. Yeah, we win. We found the lines, guys. But it wasn't convincing.
Double the coin and consider it.
So we would have lost with Harald, right? Maybe it would have been fine still. Alright. Well, that's pretty nice. It's a nice win. I'm assuming it's him.